rung up. So I rung up. Right, I rang up the immigration. They said this is an actual crime, this structural violence and not allowing me to have access. I rang and rang all these people. It's all on my telephones, but obviously the government has come along and done searches and stolen all of my things. Unless some sort of gang was involved. Providing access to necessary services, resources among population. The thing is they did do structural violence because I think Reuben became popular and made me worth $1 in a toilet and put her in a mansion. I didn't want to be advertised like that. Structural violence against Indigenous people. So they've made a massive cultural belief about mental health in these toilet videos, and I was actually a victim of a crime. And it's caused me poverty and all this property and major amount of drugs and corruption of these businesses to do with this restaurant thing of human trafficking and bringing in citizens from America and Russia to have citizenship here. Just stolen everything from me and have starved me and marginalised me in this church. And it looks like that church has been using me and saying I've got a smelly vagina ever since Craig Lawrence. I don't remember him ever being intimate with me down there, so that's pretty crazy. It just sounds like all of my friends were all together in on it, just doing this to me, outcasting me. Leanne and Reuben, I think they were always together, and Jensen, it sounds like he's always been around my mother, and it sounds like James and this Norton, including racism, colorism, ableism, classism. And the thing is if you've met somebody and they're disabled and they want to get back up, do you think giving them billions of statistics in the public and putting a major amount of 30 women that are hot against them to go to work is going to make an atmosphere that's easy for somebody that's battered to go back to work? I mean, it's a really toxic situation. It's classism. It's real sociopath behaviour, income inequality, ageism. That's why they keep making me ugly. And it's like, that's what the Arabs have done to me, a real persecution of my face. Even when I was in that house, in the 204, they said my landlord, the Arabs, were making a table and they made a massive chat room that I was really fucking ugly and I'm getting karma for being ugly and doing witchcraft and being evil and I'm totally innocent. They've got a court case that I'm a pedophile. Like, they've done all this stuff to me to stop me going to work. It's like state-run execution. And apparently they all came and were vindictive because I asked Reuben for help. So they put me and ruined my face and everything, just persecution because I asked him for help. I mean, I didn't have anyone to ask. I've asked a lot of other people too. So why am I treated like it's physical violence you're doing to make sure that they're high quality? This cutthroat insurance policy it's not acceptable. You've put me under this verbal violence, hate speech for more than a decade, saying I'm fucking ugly. I've only complained about those women. I didn't call them names. I didn't say they were fat. I might have said they looked ugly before, but I didn't I don't mean that they're really, really ugly, they can't show their face, but you are actually going a step further and making sexual violence and making me a dingo dog and marking me. It's sexual violence and it's psychological wounding that I didn't have because I was a clean person. Like, my mind was clean. I've already healed everything. Why would you ruin everything that I've worked for? It's like damaging massive amount of foundation that I've worked for and putting me backwards. How to fight it? Combat it with providing access to necessary services, resources, with populations with limited access. I can't. It's a RICO crime. They're paying everybody to be on their side. I've seen Stephen, very old, ugly, fat man, and they were giving him money. He's persecuting me over my emotional needs by saying that I don't deserve it because I've got an old haggard face, and that's the greed of these men. You know, it's poverty. It's not allowed. It's making me feel scared to ask for help. Like, how is that fucking sexy and hot? How is that like esteemed? How is that a good standard of what an icon is? You know what I mean? Like, it's really horrible. What you're degrading someone to the point that they have to feel like an animal, while some other girl feels like a fucking queen for once. It's really cruel what you're doing to me. Like, low key is the major thing here, low key. But you are enforcing this by denying me the right to any emotional intimacy, authenticity, because you make me feel so judged and humiliated, or the walls outcasting me, denying me the right to go anywhere. This is what I've had for years and years and years. And I'm saying, why are the prostitutes the holiest ones of the land?